So even though we are getting a little bit of rain over the next couple of days, it's just a little bit, and that may not be enough to solve the drought.
Yeah, ABC 10 News weather anchor Moses Small joins us live in studio this morning. And Moses, we are still in a really significant shortage when it comes to our rain totals for the year.
Yeah, Mel and Jared, it all starts with the water year. It's our way of tracking a year of rainfall. It starts in October as a way to avoid breaking up the winter. And normal for a full water year in San Diego is just under 10 inches. And keep in mind, the rainy season of January and February is done. So by this point, the National Weather Service says we should have gotten more than 9 inches. But so far, we've gotten less than 4.5. That leaves us behind with a big gap called a big deficit of almost 5 inches of rain. So in other words, we've only gotten less than half the amount of rain that we would normally want to see by this time of year. And we can see our drought getting worse and worse. Back in October, worse than any drought at all. By February, 100% of the county in extreme drought. And from the latest update just a half hour ago, it still shows that 100% of our community is suffering from either severe or quote-unquote extreme drought. That sets us up for problems with things from agriculture to reservoir levels and, of course, extending wildfire season year-round. But there is a piece of good news here. Even though the National Weather Service's long-term forecasts don't show anything crazy happening that could potentially fix that drought, we talked to the San Diego County Water Authority, and they said that shouldn't be a problem.
We started planning decades before some of the other agencies across the state did. And when we have years like this, where we had less than 50% of our normal rainfall, it doesn't really have an impact on how much water we can use on a day-to-day basis.
And so in the meantime, we all know that water is pretty important, but the good news is, rain or shine, we should be okay for now.
All right, so even with all of that, we need to conserve water. Is the county water authority doing anything to encourage people to, save water, or any special steps being taken?
Yeah, so there are just so many kind of layers to it, right? Individually, conserving water always helps, but the county water authority says it just has so many tools, like one of the biggest desalination plants in North America, pumping out more than 50 million gallons of water every single day. And so when they talked to us, they said the bigger conversation is more, hey, how can we help other regions that might need water, because everything that we need should be taken care of.